Hello, esteemed viewers, and welcome to Healthy Living on Supreme Master Television. Today, in the first part of a two-part series, we meet Dr. Michael Clapper, a physician and nutrition expert who is based at the True North Health Education Center located in California, USA. He is also the author of Vegan Nutrition, Pure and Simple, a book which explains how to transition to a plant-based diet and has tasty recipes.
The real passion is keeping people healthy enough to stay out of hospitals and off of operating tables. So in the last 20 years or so, my focus has really been on nutrition and lifestyle medicine. That's where my real love lies.
Dr. Clapper is a strong advocate of the vegan diet for treating health conditions and maintaining one's well-being. In the 1980s, he realized that many chronic diseases are caused by the high-fat and overly processed foods of the standard American diet, or SAD. He then became a vegan and implemented nutritionally based therapies in his practice. With Dr. Clapper's help, many of his patients have regained their health and become more energetic by following a plant-based lifestyle.
Evolution to a vegan diet and lifestyle and vegan brand of medicine was a kind of a convergence of a number of forces that happened to me in the early 1980s. I was practicing medicine in Vancouver. I was doing a residency in anesthesiology, and day after day I was watching surgeons open up people's chests and open up their hearts and pull out these gobs of fatty, waxy material, and I realized that this is largely the fat of the animals these people are eating. And my dad died of clogged arteries. I knew I was at risk for this. One day I was going to be laying on that table with that striker saw going up my chest, and I said, I don't think I want to do that. These people are very uncomfortable when they wake up. So already I realized that an animal-based diet was not a helpful thing, no matter what I had learned in school and on our farm growing up. And shortly after that, I read a remarkable book by an author, John Robbins, who later became my friend and colleague, called Diet for New America. And in it, remarkable book, John Robbins, first he presented the animals in all their glory and their cleverness and their beauty and their wonder. And but he said, we don't treat animals very nicely, and he outlined the reality of modern factory farming. And the second part was what an animal-based diet does to our health, and I'm a physician, I knew that as well, and I was impressed. For a non-physician, he laid this out, the effects on our arteries, our bones, our diabetes risk very well, and I was impressed with that. But what I hadn't realized was in the third chapter of his book, he laid out the realities of what a meat-based diet does to the environment. And I'm a passionate environmentalist, and I grieve when I see the rivers running brown with topsoil and the forest disappearing and the animals that I loved as a child disappearing. For what? To make room for feed grain fields and cattle grazing, and our waters disappearing, the waters becoming polluted. And finally it became so overwhelming there's no way I could walk into a fast food restaurant and order a cheeseburger.
After deciding to consume only animal-free foods, Dr. Clapper lost 10 kilograms without calorie restrictions, and his cholesterol level dropped from 242 milligrams per deciliter to a healthy 140 milligrams per deciliter. The good doctor then also started asking his patients to alter their diets as well.
Well, now I knew what to tell them. Stop running all that fat through your arteries and get yourself leaner, and amazing what happens. They start experiencing the same thing. They get leaner, their blood pressure comes down, their diabetes gets better. Doctor, you're so smart. Doctor, not smart, just put the right fuel in.
What does the standard American diet consist of, and why is it not healthy?
The diet that Americans are currently eating, that has become the standard American diet, has changed radically in the last 50 years, actually in my lifetime. When I was a kid in the 50s and the 60s, my mother would bring home food and prepare it in the kitchen. In the intervening 40 years or so, we have seen the emphasis change from quality of the food to convenience. Especially the younger generations, really subsist on fast food, convenience foods. And though they're very convenient, their nutritional profile has changed. A lot of the vitamins and minerals are processed out of them. The natural fiber of fruits and vegetables has been removed. Reality is that the American diet has become a food stream of high fat, high sugar, high protein, overly processed foods. And these substances leap into the bloodstream, and the result you can see walking down Main Street or go into any classroom. It's made us obese, and especially among adults, but disturbingly now in children, has given us an epidemic of diabetes, high blood pressure, various types of arthritis, autoimmune diseases.
After this message, we feature more of Dr. Clapper's insights on nutrition and maintaining a balanced diet. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.